here with Travis Barlow, organizer for the second annual Atlantic Security Conference. I feel a little bad because I've got a martini and you don't. We can share. Tell us about the event.
We determined that there was a need for an actual security initiative, security educational event here in Atlantic Canada, as many people can't afford to go outside of Atlantic Canada for that, Toronto, Vegas, and so forth. We formed a non-profit society. In 3.5 months, we managed to gain sponsorship to pull this off. First year, we saw about 125 people. This year, we should have 200 plus. Really fills a need for anybody that works in the IT space, financial space, provincial, federal, retail. It's unfortunate. We take security sort of takes a back seat to everything else, which is ironic because once you're on the internet, you're on the internet. It doesn't matter where you are, where your attacker may be. Right now we're seeing finances, the financials are driving most of the attacks, as well as political activism and so forth. Basically anybody from your grandmother who uses her computer to Skype you and to do her online banking to yourself should really attend this event to get a feel for what's out there, the threats and so forth that you're going to be exposed to.
Okay. And how at risk are we? How secure is our data?
Which data? What data are you referring to?
On my laptop computer, on my smartphone.
You know, you can run the, let's talk about your laptop computer. You can run the latest antivirus, the latest intrusion detection, and everything else. What it comes down to is if a human can build it, another human can take it apart. That's what I do professionally for a living pretty well.
So you're the guy we need to watch out for?
No, you don't need to watch it for me right yet. It's after Canada kicks me out and I'm on a beach somewhere in a country that has no agreement with the U.S. or Canada, you might want to watch for me. You have antivirus?
I do.
Okay. Up-to-date antivirus?
I think so.
How effective is that to detect anything that hits your machine?
I have no idea.
Under 30% right now.
All right.
I can bypass that like that. If I can do it, there's guys out there can do it quicker than that. I think what I can tell you is that you need to be constantly on top of it. Most people.
Okay. So my laptop's not secure. So what am I at risk for?
You're at risk of, number one, your personal information being stolen. Okay, we're seeing a lot of that right now in the industry. You're at risk of your machine being used as a launch point to attack other people. Somebody else has control of your computer. Who's to say what they put on it? So for instance, if there was questionable material of an adult nature found on your computer, how can you prove that you didn't put it on there if they have full access? It's held up in court a few times right now in the last year or two. People have gone to court and said, well, I didn't put that on there. My machine was actually infected with this virus.
What about the people who want the plausible denial?
That's right. That's the problem. How do you prove it? It comes down to a judgment call in court.
Okay, so this proposed bill that would allow police then to check people's data has some holes in it.
It's a lot of holes.
Well, at many levels, it's akin to the police being able to come in and read your diary.
They have full access. They can walk in your house without a warrant. The worst thing about this is they can do it without you ever knowing. And once they open these floodgates, once this is on paper, then we're in trouble.
Sounds great on the surface to catch the bad guys, but realistically,
who are the bad guys?
Completely trampling personal rights and freedoms and privacy in the meantime. Now, where do people go to learn more about the event?
AltSecCon.com, ATLSECCON.com. We have some great speakers this year. Brian Krebs, investigative journalist with Washington Post. He's coming in. He investigates credit card fraud, skimming, and so forth, ATM skimming. Look forward to seeing you there.
Good. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for your time.